Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Conversation between Iraqi Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani and U.S. President-elect Donald Trump might connect to the potential revaluation of the Iraqi dinar. It's helpful to analyze how broader political and economic cooperation could indirectly set the stage for currency valuation changes. Economic stability and revaluation strengthen bilateral relations. In the conversation, both leaders express a commitment to enhancing strategic partnerships across various sectors beyond security, notably in the economy, finance, and energy. This multi-sector cooperation with the United States could contribute significantly to Iraq's economic stability. Impact on investor confidence. Economic stability is a key factor that affects a currency's value. When a country has strong, stable diplomatic ties with powerful nations, it builds confidence among investors. For Iraq, stronger U.S. ties can lead to increased investment in infrastructure, energy, and technology. This could gradually reduce Iraq's dependence on oil, diversify its economy, and enhance GDP growth, which would indirectly boost the value of the Iraqi dinar over time. Reducing regional conflict and economic growth. Security as a foundation for growth. Trump's campaign promises included commitments to reduce U.S. involvement in conflicts, which aligns with the Iraqi Prime Minister's desire to end wars in the region. In theory, reduced conflict would lead to a more stable Iraq and Middle East, which is essential for any country's economic growth. Positive impact on economic conditions. With a decrease in regional tensions, Iraq would face fewer disruptions to its infrastructure, allowing for economic projects to advance. This could help Iraq focus resources on domestic development, creating a stable environment that may make the dinar more attractive to both local and international stakeholders. Foreign investment and currency demand. Energy sector development. One area of focus mentioned in the conversation is energy. Iraq has vast oil reserves, and deepening partnerships with the U.S. could lead to modernization and expansion in this sector. Increased foreign investment, particularly from American energy companies, would bring in foreign capital and create jobs, fueling economic activity and potentially increasing demand for the Iraqi dinar. Currency demand linked to investments. As foreign investors pour money into Iraq, the demand for the Iraqi dinar could rise, especially if the Iraqi government enacts policies to encourage the use of the dinar in foreign investment transactions. Increased demand typically puts upward pressure on a currency's value. Economic reforms and currency revaluation. U.S. influence on economic policies. The U.S. has historically influenced economic reforms in Iraq, often recommending policies to modernize Iraq's financial systems. If the U.S. strengthens its advisory role in Iraq, there may be more momentum for implementing reforms that align Iraq's economy with global standards, such as improving banking transparency, enforcing anti-corruption measures, and stabilizing inflation. Reforms as a precursor to revaluation. For the Iraqi dinar to be considered for revaluation, Iraq needs to stabilize its monetary policy and implement reforms. If Iraq, under U.S. influence, can successfully address these issues, it might lead to a scenario where the Central Bank of Iraq considers revaluation as a viable option to reflect a more stable economy. Improved financial infrastructure. Banking sector modernization. U.S.-Iraq partnerships could include technology transfers that enhance Iraq's banking and financial systems. Improved banking infrastructure would allow better regulation of the currency, potentially lowering inflation and creating an environment more conducive to a stable or appreciating dinar. Increased trade in the dinar. If Iraq enhances its financial infrastructure and adopts policies to encourage the use of the dinar in international transactions, this could increase the currency's demand and stability, making revaluation a more feasible and attractive option. Long-term potential for dinar revaluation. Path to revaluation. Revaluation of a currency typically reflects a strong, growing economy, controlled inflation, and stable monetary policy. If U.S.-Iraq collaboration improves these areas, Iraq could be in a stronger position to pursue revaluation. Gradual process. However, it's important to note that currency revaluation is generally a gradual process. Even with substantial economic progress, Iraq would likely approach revaluation cautiously to avoid destabilizing its economy or inviting speculative bubbles in the currency market. Summary: while the conversation between the Iraqi Prime Minister and U.S. President-elect doesn't explicitly mention revaluation, it highlights intentions to foster long-term economic stability and growth. By addressing key issues such as economic diversification, energy sector investment, security, and financial reform, a stronger partnership with the U.S. could lay the groundwork for conditions that support a stable and potentially stronger Iraqi dinar. Enhanced economic stability, coupled with positive market perceptions and increased investor confidence, may gradually lead to conditions favorable for revaluation, though it remains a complex and multi-step process.